Okay, so today we're going to be replacing the throttle position sensor. If you look on the throttle body here, there's that gray looking sensor on the throttle body, and that's the one we're going to look at changing out. Okay, so first things first, we're just going to remove the connector here. And then just undo the two bolts that hold it to the throttle body. I'm going to use a little hex screwdriver here. And then the sensor should just pull right off. And now that we got the sensor off, we can take a look at it. So this is the one I just pulled off, and then this is one I had from quite a while back ago. If you look at the first one here, you can see these two prongs, and this one still has the prongs, so that's a plus. And as you can see on this one, the prongs are, they've been chopped off. And let's take a look over here and grab the new one out. If we take a look at this one, you can see this is the new one here. You can see that the prongs are still intact and they're still in the right spot. If you look at this one, those prongs are way too far to the left. And you can take a screwdriver, just a flathead, you can stick it in there, and you should be able to spin the two prongs because they're spring loaded. So it's kind of hard to do that here, but just stick a screwdriver in here, and if you can turn it, then your throttle position sensor is probably okay. But as you can see on this one, it's extremely old and pretty worn out, so we're just going to replace it with this new one here. I can kind of show you how this works here. So this is where the throttle position sensor goes, right down the side, and when you turn the throttle cable, and this thing spins like that. Okay, now the truck is very particular about how this how the sensor goes on. You can see it's got those two little pins here, so it's going to go on like this on the side of the throttle body, but we're going to have to spin it a little bit to the side and then put it on, and then spin it back normally so that these two little pins catch that metal tab right there that spins. So let's see if we can do this here. So take it here and try to angle it on, and just give it a nice, let's see here. After you get it angled in there, just gonna grab the screws again. Okay, so as you can see, it's pretty easy, and we're just gonna get this hand tight here, but you gotta be real careful about the way you put it back in. So it's nice and snug there. When you put it back in, you gotta get that angle right, or it'll mess up the sensor and the light will still be on. So now we're just gonna take this connector, simply slip it right back on here, and we're good to go. Okay, so first startup after installing the new sensor.